Hi folks, happy Mole Day. Oh, celebrating Mole Day without me. Well, I'm celebrating too, just somewhere else. We'll get to moles eventually, but based on my data, we're going to stay in ionic compounds until more of you get it. And so one of the things I noticed was that folks were mixing more than two, and that does happen, but not the way you guys were doing it. So since you brought it up, I thought I would show you this really cool video, and it's linked on the agenda, and I hope you watch it as a class. And I want you to copy the table of what we call polyatomic ions into your notebook when it gets to that part at the end. But your mission for today is to get into breakout rooms with some of the folks that seem to understand how to do ionic compounds and learn from each other and help each other and screen share and finish or revise that ionic compounds activity. And then I put on a checkpoint, unlimited retake quiz points about ions. But I was wondering if you had come up with the pattern on the periodic table I was asking about yet. Like, where do they get the charge from? And how is that related to the periodic table? So, are you ready? Some of you might know. If you know, throw it in the chat right now so you can claim your bragging rights and victory. How do you know what the charge is? Let's take a look at the periodic table. All right, so we know that like lithium, sodium both have a +1. We know pretty well that chlorine is a -1, oxygen is a -2, and nitrogen's a -3. Wait a second. -1, -2, -3, +1, +2. How come nothing over here? Oh yeah, they're totally full. That outside shell, the valence electrons, there's 8 here. It has none to share. Those aren't ions. They're not going to make ions, right? Normally everything's not an ion, but when you lose an electron, say sodium loses an electron, it becomes more positive. That's how it gets the +1. Okay? When these guys gain electrons, when chlorine gains an electron, it becomes more negative, and that's one of the reasons it's negative. Now the -1, 2, and 3 is totally based on the group. So patterns, again. Everything in group 1 or column 1 has a charge. Well, when it is an ion, it would be a charge of +1. These would all be +2s. These would all be -1s. These would all be -2s, etc., etc. So watch this 6-minute video. It'll help you think about how to name things and understand that when you do move past just 2 at a time, there are more rules to the game. But the rules are the same. So those of you that are following along, go ahead and think about how hydroxide is formed and named and written, things like that. Yeah, I don't know. Miss you guys. All right. Have a great day and a good weekend. I will see you online around someday. If you want to meet with me on Zoom one evening, just email me and we'll set up an appointment, okay? All right, you guys have a good one. Bye.